It is unprecedented the amount of damage that we got. His tower is at 911, but he's not allowed to call help.
Saucing on you, Buck. Going hard in the paint. And that's how you assert dominance.
Hey, what's up guys, it's SirTagCR, and today we're back at it again with a revamped variation of Splashyard. In this deck, you're not going to actually have the Baby Dragon, you're going to have the Inferno Dragon. This deck is so much better at dealing with tank decks. You have Inferno Dragon, you have Electro Wizard, you have Ice Wizard, you have Bowler, and you have NATO. There is no chance in heck that a Giant or Golem deck is ever going to break through you. This deck can definitely struggle against Log Bait since you do not have Log. You just got to make sure that you end up having Bowler, Electro Wizard, or NATO in cycle and get an early King Tower activation with the Tornado. Overall, this is one of the best decks for Grand Challenges in the current meta. Make sure you guys test it out and let me know how it ends up working for you down below in the comment section. We're going to be cycling our Royal Ghost right into a Santa Claus. We're going to go drop an Ice Wizard in the back. And he could have Giant 3 Musketeers, he could have Giant Double Prince. The possibilities are rather endless with the Giant deck, so we're going to have to wait and see. It looks like it's going to be Giant 3M. Nope, never mind. I thought he was going to do Giant 3M because he was holding on to a lot of Elixir there. I'm going to go drop an Electro just to make sure that we snipe his Harry Potter. Hopefully this works out. Hopefully it pans out perfectly. And wow, it does. The Inferno Dragon plus Graveyard is going to be quite menacing because he ended up using a lot of Elixir at the river. We won the battle at the bridge. We can make the counter push. And that's a lot of damage, guys. Let's go. So the only thing that I have to be apprehensive about is that Lumberjack. And that's a little bit scary for me. I'm not going to lie. I kind of want to go pull that directly to my King Tower. Maybe I'm getting a little bit too frisky. A little bit too feisty here. I'm not sure, guys. We had dreams, we had aspirations in life, and we made them happen. They came to fruition. Our dreams are no longer memes, guys. Our memes have transpired into a reality. Let's go. So, I know that he's going to be running a Giant deck with Harry Potter and Lumberjack and Miner. So, he's most likely going to have Poison or Fireball. I think that he's probably going to have Fireball because he did not use it earlier on the Graveyard. So, I think this will be a pretty easy matchup if we just play really carefully, trot around his Harry Potter, and then just have counter push potential every single time. That's what I want to do. I love how the Bowler bounces back. Oh no, it doesn't bounce it back. I cursed myself, guys. I said it was going to bounce it back, and then it didn't. So I didn't have NATO to redirect it or change it, but I now will keep my NATO because I don't have to go and NATO a Miner anymore, right? I can just drop an Electro Wizard right on top of it. Now I've adjusted my card cycle to accommodate his Miner, his Harry Potter, his pushes. And wow, he's going to be in a world of pain, guys. The pain train is coming, and he doesn't even know, man. We have Ice Wizard, and we have Bowler, and we're NATOing everything back. These are sad times, bro. These are really sad times, aren't they? I'm going to go drop my Inferno Dragon, and I know that I can just end up going in for a Royal Ghost and then a Graveyard. And this is just going to be GG. There's no way that he has anything to deal with this. He's going to be dropping Santa Claus because he can't sustain any damage from the Royal Ghost. But that just wipes his Elixir clean, man. He has nothing. Nothing but a dream of defending. And it's just not working out super hot for him. I'm going to end up dropping a Bowler. I'm actually going to go in for a Poison. I just want to protect my Ice Wizard. I don't think that was the best Bowler of 2018. But, you know, it was up there as one of the worst ones. So we can accommodate that. I'm going to go drop an Electro Wizard off to the side. He's going to go in for a Miner. I'm going to go in for a Royal Ghost. He went really hot and heavy there. He's super feisty on me right now. I'm going to go in for a Graveyard. He's going in for a Log. Wow, this is going to be a lot harder than I thought it would be, guys. Maybe I do end up losing this. I got to go in for a NATO. I need skeleton hits. I need skeleton hits. Give me skelly hits or give me death. And apparently I got skeleton hits. Poison comes through and we cop the W. GG, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. Playing against someone that says hello winner in their clan name. So he already knows I'm going to win this game, but I don't know if I'm going to win this game because he's got a Valkyrie. So, I think there's a stark dichotomy in what's happening right now and what we were thinking. So, we're going to be dropping an Ice Wizard in the back, and he's going to go drop Ice Spirit. He's going to have a Goblin Barrel. We're going to try to activate our King Tower immediately, and we barely end up making that happen. I thought my Ice Wizard was going to have a mind of its own and basically just make us have a really sad time, but fortunately, the Electro Wizard did not end up deciding to go and kill all of the goblins before we activated King Tower. And then also he ends up dropping a Tesla for no real reason there. Sure, it's going to end up killing the Bowler, but now you don't have very much Elixir. I think you're down a little bit. Okay, never mind. So, is he going to have Goblin Gang in cycle? If he utilizes his Goblin Gang, I can go in for a Graveyard, and I don't have to actually fear about poisoning at all. So I'm going to go in for an Ice Wizard. I really want him to go in for a Goblin Gang soon. It doesn't look like he has any plans of doing so. I barely missed the Electro Wizard timing. It's okay, though. I know that it's just like 2 tiles here, and Yeah, I need to get a little bit better at that. I can't go in for a Graveyard until double Elixir because I need to actually have enough Elixir for Poison when he has Goblin Gang and Cycle. He ends up dropping his Goblin Gang now, so I can actually go in for a Graveyard here, guys. I'm feeling like this is going to be a great maneuver because he's not going to have Goblin Gang. There's nothing for me to poison. Sure, he could end up dropping Valkyrie, but this is going to be a neutral trade at worst for us. So he's going to drop Log. He's probably going to drop Princess. We still have the Inferno Dragon alive. So the big thing with this deck, never really punish until they drop their Goblin Gang. Then you can punish really hard. So he's a sad panda. He's kind of triggered, as you guys can see. I guess his clan name doesn't lie. We're probably going to win this game. We're going to be dropping the Royal Ghost right at the river to apply some more aggression. He's going to have a Valkyrie. So this is definitely like one of the harder possible bait decks to play against because he has Valkyrie instead of Knight, right? I'm going to end up having to go in for a NATO here. I'm also going to go in for an Ice Wizard. And he's really about the life of protecting that Princess, man. He does not want that Princess to die. He has some like really strong relationship with her. I don't know. I can't actually relate to that. I'm going to go in for a Poison right on top of the Valkyrie, just get some extra chip damage because it is double Elixir. I can't afford to do so. I'm going to go in for an Electro right on top of the Princess, redirect it, make sure that even if he tries to defend it, it's not happening. I'm going to go in for a NATO, deny all tower damage from the Goblin Barrel. Also going to go in for an Ice Wizard. And unfortunately, I think the Ice Wizard is going to get throttled, so I will end up having to go in for a Royal Ghost here. I don't even need to go in for a Graveyard, but I will go in for a Graveyard Poison to finish off the W. There's absolutely no way for him to defend it. He has to drop Goblin Gang. He's not doing it. He's dropping Princess, and that will seal his fate, quite literally, guys. Whenever you drop Princess, it's not going to be able to deny all damage from the tower, and or from the skeletons on the tower, and that's what it's going to spell his fate. GG, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. Alright, guys, we're going to be saucing out of good luck. We're going to see what this man wants to do. We're going to be dropping Royal Ghost in the back, and he goes in for a Tombstone, so it's either going to be a Hog Rider Cycle, Lava Loon, or Graveyard. Those are the three that come to mind. I'm going to go for an Ice Wizard in the back because I really dislike going in for Graveyards at the start and then just getting spanked by someone having a whole bunch of squishy Swarm units, which he might actually have since he has Dark Goblin. This is probably going to be a Hog Rider or Mana Control deck, actually. Very rarely do you see a Graveyard deck with Dark Goblin, and yeah, it's not going to be that for sure. He's going to have Inferno Dragon, so he's really running that bait element, man. Probably going to be Hog Rider. Might be something different. Might be some, like... Is this actually Graveyard? Because you have Rascals and you just dropped them at the river. Very rarely do you ever see that dropped at the river. Never mind, he's not running what I thought he would. Fortunately, our tower is targeting the Inferno Dragon, and if he zaps, we're kind of screwed, but fortunately he didn't do that. And we're still vibing away here. Activating the King Tower early on. I'm going to go for a Royal Ghost to eliminate the possibility of that Dark Goblin getting too many hits. And I'm not going to go in for a Graveyard because I really just don't like capricious maneuvers like that at the start. If he wants to go in for anything, I will poison it. However, the Royal Ghost is royally wrecking his tower, guys. That's a lot of damage. That is so much. And single Elixir to get that amount when you're not even like utilizing your Graveyard, pretty impressive. He's going to go in for another Ice Golem in the back. I'm going to go in for an Inferno Dragon to meet him. And he's just going to go and cycle Rascals. So I know that I probably want to go and cycle units in the right-hand lane because I already have a lot of units in the left-hand lane. I feel like the right-hand lane is going to be a little bit more menacing, and I was at full Elixir, so that was definitely the better maneuver for me. I'm going to end up going in for an Electro Wizard off to the side, and then I'm going to go in for a Royal Ghost just to make sure that we decapitate that Dark Goblin. And we're just going to reset the charge on everything with that Electro Wizard. Electro Wizard is so busted, man. And I'm going to go in for a Graveyard coupled with the Royal Ghost and Electro Wizard. The Bowler is a pretty big nuisance, so he has to respond to that fully. I'm going to go in for a Poison. I think he's just going to eat that Bowler like a snack. Never mind. Wow, he allocated 4 Elixir when his tower was in shambles in the left-hand lane. I can go in for an Inferno Dragon as well. I can go in for an Electro Wizard. But I think we're doing really well right now, guys. I think that this deck is incredibly strong against Hog Rider decks. I don't really see any potential of this Hog Rider deck breaking through anymore. I'm going to go in for a NATO. He's going to go in for a Fireball. He does clip both of them, so he is pretty good with his spells. He did not Sheath Pad it. He did not Fireball it like I do normally. But, yeah, he's doing pretty well. Or he was doing pretty well with his spell allocation, but it's not going to be enough, man. It's definitely not going to be enough. This deck is just supremely good in the metagame against Hog Rider decks. It's really good against almost everything besides Logbait, but even against Logbait, if you just make sure that you activate King Tower early on and then have Electro or Bowler and cycle for the Goblin Barrel, there aren't too many issues with it. GG, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. Like the Tag Giant, I know. That's my inspiration in life. The Tag Giant. That's what I want to be when I grow up, man. I want to have that type of beard. Alright, so I'm going to go for a Royal Ghost in the back. He's going to go in for a Miner. And we can go activate the King Tower. So the Miner's going to go activate the King Tower pronto. He done goofed with that placement. Get finesse, bro. I'm not going to go in for a graveyard. We're going to wait and see exactly what he has in store for us. Savage 101. Oh, the Savage is going to show me the ropes of being a Savage in this game. We're going to go for a bowler off to the side so the Mega Knight walks towards it. He's a wandering nomad, man. He's, I don't know. I guess he's not jumping for joy with that Mega Knight. He's actually wandering with it. I'm going to go for an Inferno Dragon, win the battle at the river, and then try to counter push. Wow. He just dropped all of his elixir at the river, guys. This is going to be catastrophic for this man. I'm going to go for a graveyard, spank him silly. And I think we just take a tower and potentially just 3-crown him off of this. I'm not sure, but this graveyard deck is so busted. Why is this so overpowered, man? I don't know. Why is Splashyard good again in this meta? I think that it's just the Inferno Dragon carrying everything. I don't even know, man. We straight up 3-crowned a Savage 101. We showed him the ropes. Easy stuff. Alright, we're playing against someone from Deep Swamp. We're going to be saucing out the good luck, and we're going to be dropping a Royal Ghost in the back. He's going to go for the big log of Justice, and he's going to go sauce out a good luck. Okay, man. He's going to have Ice Wizard. He's going to sauce out a log. I guess I'm going to go in for a graveyard since you're down elixir. You're putting yourself into a pretty bad position, I believe. Poison, Valkyrie, Ice Wizard, and log. This could be graveyard. This could be Hog Rider. This could be Miner Control. Nonetheless, it's definitely going to be a control deck. I'm going to go for a bowler because it's going to bounce all of his squishy units backwards. He's going to be dropping all these units that just get obliterated by bowler. So that's why bowler works super well in this meta right now. Also, we're going to have poison bait with the Electro Wizard and the Ice Wizard. So he's going to have, he's definitely having NATO with this, and then he's going to have Tesla. So this is going to potentially even be Expo. Inferno Dragon in the back. So Inferno Dragon's just going to shatter his hopes and dreams of getting any minor chip damage. He's going to go for Rocket. Okay. He's got a lot of spells with this then. This is actually not the best matchup then, because he's going to have Poison and Rocket and Valkyrie and Ice Wizard. We're going to have to go in hot and heavy. He's going to be down some elixir. He's going to activate his King Tower. Very well played. But guys, the skeletons are ravaging the tower. Oh my gosh, the meme machine. It is unprecedented the amount of damage that we got. His tower is at 911, but he's not allowed to call help. He has to eat that damage like a snack, guys. We're going in for Electro Wizard in the middle. And we're doing super well. I can vibe with this. We have identified that he's running Miner Control with Valkyrie, Poison, Rocket. All he has to do is defend with like Valkyrie or Electro Wizard or Ice Wizard, and then have counter push potential with Miner and then Rocket. But things just spiraled outside of his control pretty quickly. And I end up going for an Inferno Dragon to go tank for my Ice Wizard. He ends up going in for a log. He's going to go in for the Valkyrie. He doesn't have a great way of resetting that Inferno Dragon, so there is that for us. I guess the push that we're going to keep doing is we're just going to keep going in for graveyards with, you know what, we're probably going to have to poison cycle him out, guys. I don't think the skeletons are going to get too many hits after we already activated King Tower. So I think he played pretty well from that standpoint. Activating the King Tower was a really well played maneuver. Rogos might get hits on the tower. Nope, but we're going to get poison value, so I can vibe with it. As I said before, he doesn't have a great way of killing the Inferno Dragon. He's probably going to go for Tesla, so I'm going to preemptively predict that. I'm going to go in for a bowler right on top, up close and personal, boys. Now he's going in for a NATO, and he's going to try to rocket, or he's going to try to poison. I don't know. He can actually like safely do that. He can play way more aggressive now. As soon as that hits, then I go in for Electro, because I knew that he was going to drop a rocket on top. I couldn't actually afford to do that. And guys, we're going to beat one of the hardest possible counters for this deck. Someone that has Valkyrie, Poison, and Ice Wizard. All phenomenal counters to the graveyard, and he almost gets 3-crown, guys. This is truly asserting dominance to the fullest extent. Wow. Almost a 3-crown. 35 HP left. That's whack, guys. We are really doing super well right now.